Cantorial soloist Todd Herzog, Rabbi Debbie Steele, such a blessing to be together in this week leading up to Hanukkah. Imagine that, December. So I'm thinking about this week's Torah portion, and we continue this week with the story of Jacob and Esau, siblings in conflict, a common biblical theme. This is 20 years later. Jacob prepares to encounter his older brother Esau, who had ample reason to be quite bitter. In our bat mitzvah, Emily Rowich will read about this from the Bima from our Torah scroll on Saturday morning. Really excited about joining you, Emily, and the Rowich family. So Jacob, out of guilt, tries to offer his brother Esau great wealth. And here's Esau's response. Yesh li rav achim. I have enough, my brother. Esau is teaching us something that I think is primary. Yes, we are interdependent upon one another in all of creation, yet our self-esteem and our self-worth is not dependent on the affirmation of another. Self-esteem has to come, and self-love has to come from within. For us to be able to say, I have enough, I am enough, just the way I am. So I invite you as we begin Shabbat to carry this mantra with us, and not just for Shabbat, just to keep that with you always, reminding yourself, Yesh li rav, I am enough.
I love that teaching, Rabbi Linder. Thank you so much. We do need to be reminded of that. My mind is going to next week to Hanukkah. And the word I've been thinking about in connection with Hanukkah is the word radiance. The Hebrew word for radiance is ziv. It's not a word that I hear much in Jewish circles. But Danny Siegel, the mitzvah maven, who some of you may know, used the word ziv for his tzedakah collective. For years, one could donate money to Danny's Ziv fund, and he would give it to mitzvah heroes who would use the money to do good work. Now, this year, Danny has created an anthology book of all of his writings, and it's called Radiance, the English for Ziv. So clearly he likes this term. I think Danny is trying to teach us by the use of this term that we can each shine. We can bring radiance to the world by our good deeds. So this brings me to Hanukkah. The Hanukkah candles are so beautiful. They are radiant. They can be a good reminder of our ability to bring radiance into our world. As we see the light growing each night, dispelling winter's darkness, we are reminded of our ability to bring light and goodness to the world. The light shows us that we can create very real change in our world. May those lights remind us of the Maccabees of long ago, how easy it would have been for them to do nothing against King Antiochus's decree against Jewish living. But then our religion would have slipped away. Instead, their perseverance and their bravery and dedication meant that our faith is here for us today. So may we, in this Hanukkah season, starting next Thursday, not only light our candles, but also find ways to bring more goodness, justice, and radiance into our world. Shabbat Shalom.
And along those lines, Rabbi Steele, there's a passage taken from the book of Esther, actually, called La Yehudim, which says that the Jews had light and joy, and so may it be for us. And I wanted to share that with you in the spirit of this holiday season. La Yehudim hayta ora v'simcha, La Yehudim הייתה אורה ושמחה. כן תהיה לנו, כוס ישועות אשא, כוס ישועות אשא, בשם אדוני אקרא, בשם אדוני אקרא, אורה ושמחה. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה, ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה. שבת שלום.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.